You too. Good morning, morning. We got another beautiful day in Las Vegas, Nevada. Not a cloud in the sky. Praise to the Most High. Reporting live from Sin City. And watch out for that new mixtape coming soon. I promise you're gonna love it. If it's your first time rocking with the boy, you found the channel by mistake, you don't know what the hell I'm about to say, I be the KINGSPR33. That's me. And you locked in the King Spree TV. I appreciate the time. So listen, let's get right into this conversation. Woke up this morning, not on my grind today. Did not go to the gym, unfortunately. Got a little sidetracked, but woke up late, got sidetracked. It's Labor Day weekend. Well, it's Labor Day, literally. So I got up, and in the morning, I tend to try to do most of my learning early in the morning, right? So for me, my learning is filled with audiobooks, reading articles, and YouTube videos. So when I say that I got sidetracked, that's normally what I did. I got sidetracked with that side of things. So recently, I've been really trying to focus on learning about finances. I'll be 35 in December, and as a 35-year-old man, I'm realizing more and more that I don't have my priorities in order, and two, I'm financially not where I need to be. And I make enough money to survive, of course. I make enough money to live by myself or with my girlfriend. I make enough money to buy groceries, put gas in the car, drive a decent car, go out on the weekends, buy a drink. I make money to survive as an adult. Go on a trip or two throughout the year. I make enough money to do that, but I don't make enough money to be safe no matter what happens. I work in the healthcare field, so luckily for me, I kind of have not a guaranteed job, but I have a very high chance of getting a job. But nothing's guaranteed in this world. So I started to get into finances a lot more, really trying to not only watch and learn, but study what needs to be done as an individual to succeed. And success to me is when I get 50, 60, and 50 is not that far, but when I get 60 years old, I still want to work. I never don't want to work. I want to do some form of work. Hopefully my work will be this, but I want to do some form of work. But what I realized is that I want it where money is not really this big issue of mine. I deal with a lot of patients that they come in, and out of every 10 patients I deal with, there's 7 to 8 of them that have the same story. They don't got nobody. They are on disability. They're on Social Security, which is about to run out in about a decade. They don't have a living situation. They don't own their own home. They are roommates with somebody else, and they're 50, 60 years old. They live with their mom sometimes, and they're not people that are mentally incapable. They're just low-class individuals because they never did the research, never did the studying, never did the extra due diligence to be more financially independent. They did the bare minimum, and if that job didn't give them a pension, they were screwed, right? So, and nowadays, a lot of jobs are not handing out the benefits they once did. Back in my mom's day, you could go down to City Hall, fill out an application for one of several jobs, and in doing that, you could work 30 years, retire, and be okay. You're not gonna be rich, but you could be okay. Now, to get those same positions that my mom got, they want a bachelor's degree. They want a master's degree to be in the mailroom, and then work your way up. You're in competition with so many different people. My mom found it out the hard way. She went out, my mom's retired, worked for the post office for about 30-something years, 33 years, I think. And, she's pretty young, almost 60 years old or 60. Black women never tell you the age. And as a result, she had to go into the job market. She didn't have to, because she has a pension, but she wanted to. And she found out very, very quickly that you just don't show up and they give you the job. She applied to a lot of city jobs, and she was denied for most of them. Why? because the landscape has changed. So it's more competitive. So back to financial talk. I'm realizing now that I'm not where I need to be. And let's say I'm 35, right? Almost 35. And let's take that out for another 30 years. Knock on wood. You know, as a black man, it's not guaranteed, you know, we're going to make it to certain ages. But let's say I make it to 65, 70. And I'm in good health. By 65, that'll be 30 years. If I start now with saving, start now with Roth IRAs, start now with investments, which I recently have done, start now with even things like crypto. If I can build a pretty good portfolio, I have a better chance to be in a decent position then. Right now, my earning power is not at its highest, but I'm at my most capable, if that makes sense. 40 is when you really get into that niche of being at your highest earning potential, in my opinion. But at 35 years old, I have the most capability. I'm physically able to get up every day, go to work, and it don't really take a crazy toll on me, as opposed to what it might for if I was 60. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, do we really think about finances? Do we really think about where the future is going to take us? It's such a taboo topic, right? It's such a taboo topic to speak about finances and to admit that you don't know. Hey, look at me. I don't know. I'm learning all this. They don't teach this in school. And to be honest, unless you're somebody that is seeking it, you're not going to find out. Especially in the black community. You're not going to find out this information. Your mom and dad probably don't know. And to be honest, for some reason, even if they do, they don't really spit the information out to you. Yeah, my mom told me about a Roth IRA, but that's all she said was open a Roth IRA. That's it. There's no explanation on how to get from point A to point B. There's no information given on how to be successful in our community. There's no information given on how to secure the bag, so to speak. And granted, our parents didn't talk like that. They didn't say secure the bag, but we will. And we'll tell our kids, yo, here's how you secure the bag. And the bag just means stability. The bag just means being able to get up and not be worried about, are they going to foreclose on your home? Can you pay the rent? Can you afford Kraft cheese instead of the store brand? Like, can you, like, little things, I mean, they're little, but they're big. Are the creditors going to come in and knock your door down? They're going to repo your car. Like, you don't want to have to worry about those things. But in order to not worry about them, you got to put the work in somewhere. And a lot of the work doesn't necessarily mean getting up and going to work. Though we got to do that too. You got to work smarter, not harder. You got to put yourself in a situation where you can, and I hate to say this because it sounds like a buzzword, and a lot of guys sell you dreams. A lot of guys sell you this BS about rise and grind and all this nonsense without even having doing the work themselves. They sell you this information about finances, information about real estate, information about all this stuff when they themselves don't have it figured out. But I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not here to tell you how to do this. I'm here to tell you that I can't do it. And maybe you could relate. Maybe you could leave in the comments to me about how to go about navigating not only finances, but just adulthood. You know, I'm not too proud to admit, bro, like I'm sorry for all this shaking. I'm on a bumpy road. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't have it figured out. I'm doing okay. I'm keeping my head above water. And, you know, if I'm being honest, I'm doing better than a lot. But I'm not here to do better than a lot. I'm here to do better than I was yesterday and be the best that I can be. So that when I'm 65, 70, and they got me in the, or 80, or 90, hopefully, and they got me in the home, they got me in the nursing home, I'm only there because I physically myself can't take care of myself. For whatever reason, my kids don't want to do it. But I'm not there because I don't have the money. I'm not there because I'm not financially well off. I'm not there because I can't afford certain things. I want to have options as I get older. I want to have options. And in order to have options when I get older, I got to take away things now. And the things I'm taking away now are certain luxuries. Getting a little more strict on what I do and what I don't do. Got to start really planning things out. Got to start really admitting that I don't know and then doing the work, man. Like, too many times we are in a situation where we we're afraid to admit that we don't know. Man, it's okay to say you don't know. Whether you're asking a friend about investment opportunities that they've done, or even asking a friend about how does a mortgage work. I don't know. I've never done it. And it's not whack to say, yo, listen, I don't know. Where do you buy stocks at? What's the S&P 500? What's crypto? Hold on, wait, what are they called again? Why are we so scared to say like we don't know something? Like, and I know why. It's because this Instagram, social media stuff has got us feeling like everybody's winning. And if you show that you're not winning, then that's the chink in your armor. Man, come on, bro. Everybody winning, but the government gave out $2 trillion during the pandemic. Twice. Everybody winning, but unemployment was at an all-time high. Everybody winning, but people collecting unemployment checks, collecting PPP loans, collecting so on and so forth, but everybody winning. We're not being real with ourselves when we get to that level. We got to be real with ourselves. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm not here for a rant. I'm here to have the conversation. I want to start the conversation. If you know me, text me. Leave something in the comments. Let's have the conversation. Let's talk about, are we prepared for what's going to happen? They cutting that Social Security, bruh. It ain't going to be there. It wasn't going to be there anyway. But a lot of people didn't know that. Now that you know, now that the Shade Room posted it, and you know, what's the next move? And next move can't be to just work. The next move is not just show up to work and hope to God you have a job. That ain't gonna work, mama. That ain't gonna work, mama. They cutting that. They cutting funding. They found out during the pandemic they don't even need people. Like, they found out instead of 100-person staff, they can do it with 20. They cutting it. Hey, bye-bye. Mama, they cutting it. So we got to get on our P's and Q's to make sure that we on point, you dig? Anyway, I'm be up out of here, man. I got to go do this work thing. You know, all that BS I'm talking, I still got to clock in. Like, please, comment, please, subscribe. And when you subscribe, go ahead and hit the notification bell. Put it on dark, where it lets you know about all notifications. Please do me that solid. I'm just starting out. I'm small. I ain't nobody. But any support will help. And then go to the link in the description and I'll show you how to support the channel. Please, and share it with somebody if you think it could be helpful to somebody. I'm not here to teach you yet. Not yet, because I don't know nothing. I'm here to show you and tell you that I don't know. But I'm going to, listen, Will Smith said it in that Pursuit of Happiness. I'm the type of person that if I don't have the answer and I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to go find the answer and I'll get back to you. Consider this that. I'm going to get back to you. All right? And I promise, you have my word, it'll all make sense real soon.